You'll never take us alive!
I look into the future.
This will do. So, my name is Melanie Shaw, and here lately there's been a lot of murders happening. I just can't get away from it. I just don't know. First it happened with my parents, then it happened with my teachers, and the whole school just fell apart.
Prepare to die.
Me and my brother used to come here and play all the time when he wasn't playing with his friend Charles.
Just two.
Okay. Hey, Rupert, I got two more.
You're psychic, I guess.
I agree. That's in this morality, Artois. You. My name is Angelo Artois. Your real name is Cletus Artois. You're probably wondering how I'm here alive. That is a very good question. I am able to hold my breath for up to 60 minutes. Remember the first time we carried a body together? You're better than your sister was at this. What was his name? Prospero?
Yeah, it was a Morelli thug at a masquerade ball.
Good times, good times.
Not for Prospero.
We have to look to the future.
Here's to death. Skull.
Aye. For Harambe.
Jackie Hart has won it. We have a brand new champion.
This is Alabama Carlson. I am one of the senior news reporters for the WMHS News.
I had to be cautious on my way in today. I nearly got lost in the forsaken forest of wayward spirits of all places. God, that would have been a mess. I'm filling in for Sir Floyd Dre the Great, the founder of this here amazing school.
Looks like my secret is out.
Cletus? Is that you? May we meet again, Sir Cletus. If you see him, please give Grayson my regards.
The spirit of my vengeful ex-wife, I'm afraid. Margaret was furious. Turns out she was just with me for my money to begin with. She arranged for one of my servants to accidentally shoot me in the knee while I was horseback riding.
Oh, hey y'all. You here to listen to more?
Oh! Thank you for meeting with us on such short notice, Detective. We've been told that you're the best PI in Medora.
You've heard correctly. How did you know that Nunu was charged for the murder? That hasn't been released publicly yet.
Grandmother, what has happened?
They are all gone, Archimedes. We are the last of the Ignimortis bloodline.
My mother, father, my brothers.
There will come a time to mourn, Archimedes, but now is the time to fight. By birthright, you must become the new guardian of Medora. Are you ready to wield our family's sacred blade and carry on our great legacy?
Yes, Grandmother, I am.
Then I, Celestia Ignimortis, pass this blade on to you with your sacred weapon in hand. Guardian, protect Medora from this breath until your last.
And even beyond then if I must. I swear it.
Pull up your hood.
My name is Archimedes Ignimortis.
I am cursed to wander alone in these forsaken woods for all time. I was once the sworn guardian to the land of Medora. The town I once knew has been spared from drug lords, a psychotic murderer, the mafia, a malevolent spirit in a plague mask, and even the apocalypse itself. But such miracles come at a price. I made a sacrifice, and now my soul cannot pass on. I wander, lost between the living and the dead. I pray that one day someone can free me from this torment, so I may finally rest in peace.
May we meet again, Sir Cletus.
If you see him, please give Grayson my regards.
Pick up, Grayson, pick up.
Cletus, do you realize what time it is?
Did we prevent the apocalypse?
You remember? Thought I was like the only one. You know, you could have just waited and told me like later.
So we did?
It's strange. Like our entire history changed. None of us should be able to remember it. I thought my powers were the reason I was able to.
So all those crazy things, the pool noodle, the mafia, the end of the world, that all really happened?
It did once, but not anymore.
There's a man I met back when I destroyed the ghosts at the school. His name was Archimedes, I think. He told me to send you his regards.
That's impossible. He shouldn't still exist. He sacrificed himself to save all of us.
I think he's some sort of spirit, like Floyd Dre and his wife.
After all he sacrificed, I hoped he would rest in peace. If he's still lingering, then that means he has some business keeping him here.
What if we try to save him? He's saved us twice now. What if we try to repay the favor?
I think I might be able to find him. Last time you met, did you say it was somewhere deep in the woods?
Yeah, now that you mention it, why?
There's a place here in Medora that is enchanted. It's called the Forest of Wayward Spirits. Souls that can't find rest congregate there. We can go there and find him and help him. I have something I need to return to him.
That'd be finer than frog hair for me.
Meet me at the covered bridge around sunrise. I'm gonna bring some help.
See you there, Grayson. I'm off to meet up with some friends, Dad. I know you've been planning this camping trip for a while now, but it's really important.
All right, son. Be careful and good luck on your hunt. If you see any Morellis out there.
I know, Dad. I'll bash their skulls in if I have to.
Our attaboy nephew, our Artois blood runs strong as ever.
See you later as well, Uncle Devin.
This reminds me of the time I had to take the game-winning shot at the sectional. I missed it, and we lost, sending my life into a spiral of misery and despair.
Yeah, Uncle, I think it's time to get over it.
Hey, bro, I gotta go.
Stay safe out there, Eleanor. Love you, sis.
Well, I think the whole gang's here.
What made you bring us out here, Cletus? It better be good. I'm missing the Jackie Hart title fight to be here.
Someone sacrificed a lot to help us. We wouldn't be here if he hadn't. I think it's time that we return the favor.
His name is Archimedes Ignimortis. I came in contact with him when I was fighting Margaret Floyd Dre. I didn't recognize him until it was all over with. Apparently this wasn't the first time he saved us.
I know none of you can remember the apocalypse, but I can. And Archie saved our lives when he took the bullet for Harambe.
Somebody tried to kill the beloved gorilla Harambe? Who would be so evil?
It's a long story. But my powers are getting better, so I think I'm going to try to reach out to Archie.
You really need to cool with magic. You're starting to get a reputation around here as some sort of superhero.
Well, unfortunately, that is not an option for today. This bridge is a conduit of magical energy, and I'm going to use it so that we can go to the Forest of Wayward Spirits.
So you're going to use the bridge as a portal?
Exactly. Now let me see if I can get some contact with Archie.
Reinhardt.
Archimedes, it's been a while, friend.
What are you doing here after all this time? I thought for sure you'd have moved on by now.
I stayed at Medora for many years. After what Margaret did to me, my dream remained unfulfilled, so I couldn't rest.
I tried to warn you. She was always psycho.
I guess you die and you learn, right? The fiery tempests of love, they scorched me hard and left me nothing but a burnt-out cinder of misery.
Yeah, I've been there, man.
I never got a chance to properly thank you for covering my classes in my absence. I guess that lasted a little bit longer than expected, no?
I don't see how you did it for so long. Working in a school is rather intense. I'd much rather be fighting witches like Belcalis any day.
Oh yeah, her. Archimedes, there's been something that I've needed to tell you for a long time and didn't ever have the chance to. I don't think Belcalis was the only one who was responsible for your family's death.
What are you saying?
I mean, Belcalis, she was evil, and there's no doubt about that. But she wasn't alone that day. She had an accomplice who sold out your family and had them killed.
Who was it? My family's destruction cannot go unpunished. That must be why I'm not able to rest yet.
It was Margaret. I swear, Archimedes, I had no idea until years later, but that crazy wench, she talks in her sleep, and I end up finding out about it. With the Ignimortis clan gone, she knew there'd be no one left to protect Medora. Her and Belcalis could go on a reign of terror, and no one could stop them.
Was she Belcalis' vessel?
I don't know it for certain, but I do know that she was involved.
Where is Margaret now?
We just banished her from the school in the realm of the living, so I'd imagine she's somewhere here in the forest, among us.
I'm going to do what I should have done years ago. Stay here, Reinhardt. I'll take care of her myself.
Wait, Archimedes, she is way more powerful than you even know. I know some others that might be able to help us. Wait a minute, listen. You hear that?
Archie, can you hear me?
What sorcery? Wait a minute.
This is Grayson Miller.
Grayson?
Yes, Archie, it's me. Cletus said that your spirit still lingers. You saved all of us. We want to help you achieve peace.
Grayson, thank you. I believe I remain here because an evil spirit still wanders free. Until I destroy her, I don't believe that I'll ever be able to rest in peace. Does the name Margaret Floydray ring a bell?
Oh, hell no!
Cletus, is that you? I take it you were able to defeat her before.
Yeah, thanks to yours and Harambe's help. Is that crazy woman still terrorizing people in the afterlife?
This place I'm at. My ancestors put a spell on it long ago. Medorians who are unable to rest in peace wander here. That's how I know I still have unfinished business to take care of.
Well, I took care of Margaret once before, and you helped save my hide twice. The way I see it, I owe you one. We're coming to help, Archie.
Dear Cletus, I'd be forever in your debt. I do have one question, though. How do you plan to enter this place of the dead?
Grayson's got magic or something. He's gonna open a portal.
Really? Grayson, can you still hear me?
Loud and clear, Archie.
Grayson, before when you showed me that vision of the future, I had no idea that you were able to open portals yourself. Are you able to freely pass through the dimensions?
Yes, my powers have been growing stronger.
You have no idea how much that overjoys me to hear. Medora must always have a guardian, Grayson. My family held that mantle for generations, but after what happened, obviously, we're not around anymore. I suspect the reason you may have developed your powers is because Medora needs a new guardian. Grayson, would you be willing to take up the mantle that the Ignimortis once held?
I'd be honored, Archie.
Great. Once you're fully inducted as a guardian of Medora, your powers, they will grow tremendously. Doing things like opening portals will be mere child's play to you. For now, however, you need to get into these woods. So I want you to focus all of your energy. Imagine a door opening up in front of you right now.
Gordon, stay here and keep watch. Don't let anyone through the bridge.
Not a problem, bro. I'm here to assist any way I can.
Howdy, y'all.
Mr. Floydray, what in tarnation?
Long time no see, Cletus. Figured Gordon would be with y'all.
We didn't want to risk Gordon getting hurt. He has a family to take care of now.
We'll take what we can get. Although it'd be nice if we had some weapons. I don't have Soul Crusher anymore.
I think you may have spoken too soon.
How in the blazes did you get that back?
After Harambe banished the witch, he gave it to me because he said I might need it one day.
Thank you, Grayson. You have no idea how much this means to me.
I didn't know you'd be here, Mr. Fordray, but I believe I have something that belongs to you as well.
My most sacred possession. Y'all have any idea how powerful this weapon is?
We've seen it used firsthand. It's definitely dangerous.
Didn't that Barker woman try to kill me with that?
Well, technically that all got erased when you changed the timeline, but yeah.
You know, at this point, I'm not going to ask any more questions. Let's just go and finish this.
Do you know where to find Margaret?
You tell me, Reinhardt. You're the sorry sap who married her. I would imagine you know her better than anyone else.
'Tis true, sadly. If I had to guess, she's probably at the place that we worked so hard to build. She spent her entire life haunting my school in the realm of the living. I see no reason why she wouldn't continue doing it here as well.
Got it. Thanks, old friend.
You're quite welcome. I do have one request of you, though, Archimedes. Mr. Miller here is meant to become the next guardian of our great town. Shouldn't I take him to the forge?
As much as I hate to admit it, it probably would be in our best interest. Grayson, you and the girl go with Mr. Floydray. I believe that Cletus and I should be able to handle Margaret ourselves. Let's all meet back here at the bridge once we get our business taken care of.
I have a name. It's Eleanor.
My apologies, Eleanor. I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting before, so I just didn't know your name.
Are you sure, Archie? Me and Eleanor, we're pretty good in a fight.
I have no doubt. In this realm, if a spirit dies, they cease to exist. They cannot pass on to the next life. I can't let that happen to my best friend. Will you two go with Mr. Floydray and protect him for me?
You can count on us, dude.
How is this possible? The old school was torn down over 20 years ago.
Remember what I said about this realm. Souls wander here whenever they're not quite ready to rest.
Last I checked, buildings don't have souls.
This isn't like most buildings. I helped Reinhardt start this school centuries ago. For generations, it shaped the people of Medora at the most formative time of their lives. When a place touches as many souls as this one has, a piece of all of them always remains there. As long as its former students remember it, the school will always remain here as a memory.
That's amazing. Do you really think Margaret is in there?
I do. As Reinhardt said, she made it her goal to destroy this place in the realm of the living. Since she failed, I'd say that means she has some unfinished business that would bring her back here. Come on, let's go after her.
Why are we here, Mr. Floydray?
In the days of old, it was customary that the guardian of Medora would carry a sacred weapon with them. The Ignimortis clan, they held this responsibility for generations, so they passed down their sacred weapon, Soul Crusher.
Grayson doesn't have a weapon like that.
But he will. Soul Crusher was forged here centuries ago. This land, it once belonged to the Ignimortis clan. Once they faded out, got repurposed and used as a brick plant.
That's incredible. I didn't know that. I don't think anyone did.
Well, I was both of y'all's history teachers, so I suppose it is my responsibility to make sure you two know these sort of things. Legend has it every brick forged here bears just a touch of the Ignimortis magic, just like Soul Crusher. We're gonna need to harness some of that enchantment for ourselves. Come on, let's head in.
I'd see you here one day, Archimedes Ignimortis.
Margaret, I always knew that you were despicable, but I never could have imagined how much so. Is it true, what you did to my family? I should have done this years ago.
Try as you might, you fool.
Cletus, double back! actually use magic. That felt good. She has to have some sort of weakness. I've never seen anything like this before. You're looking pretty rough there, buddy. I'm going to try to use some magic to clean some of that blood up. Hold still.
I think I found her weakness.
You beat her to death with a brick.
Exactly. A brick to the head is everyone's weakness.
Well, you're not wrong. But something is. Margaret's gone now. My family should be avenged. Why can I not rest? I don't feel at peace.
Well, maybe it's because I finished her. Here, you take the brick and get a couple swings in yourself.
No, but something isn't right. We need to get back with the others. Come on, let's get back to the bridge.
Yeah! Hold on there, partners. I heard some ruckus and rushed over to see what was going on.
We appreciate the help, sir, but I believe that the problem is resolved at this point.
Who in tarnation are you anyway?
The name's Calhulahan. I was a bounty hunter back in the day here in Medora. I've been wandering this place ever since an outlaw named Jethro McCluskey ambushed and murdered me in cold blood. I'd taken out the leader of his gang, so we had a crew of 12 men come after me. I managed to kill 8 of them when they returned the favor.
Oh my god, that is so cool. That sounds like an awesome West movie.
Oh, what?
Never mind. Well, we hope you find your peace, Calhulahan, but we have to get out of here.
Adios then, partners. It was a pleasure to meet y'all. Secretariat, get your hind end over here. We'll never catch McCluskey at this pace.
Hold your horses. You know, forget I said that. I'm moving as fast as I can. You're just saying that Bob was way nicer to me than you are.
Oh, shut up, you wuss. Let's ride.
This weapon we're reforging. It's long been used by my family. In my absence, it was taken by that psychotic Kelsey Barker, as I'm sure you two can remember. It's caused much bloodshed and suffering, but now it's been purified with the Ignimortis family magic. I pray that it will serve you two well. I believe it's done. Behold, the new sacred weapon that will protect Medora for the coming generations. This noodle deserves a name, wouldn't you agree?
That honestly seems kind of silly. It's still a pool noodle after all.
Name it!
Okay. Archie's weapon is called Soul Crusher. I've seen this one used many times, but only to strangle people to death.
Then it shall henceforth be known as Breathtaker.
Yeah, I guess that works.
Grayson, when Archie returns, he'll complete the ceremony to name you Medora's next guardian. Until then, however, it's time for you to take this sacred weapon. Breathtaker is yours. Heathen! Release that weapon! You're not worthy of its power!
Neither are you, Reinhard Floydray.
Who do you think you are?
I have known many names over the years, but there is one I claim as my own. Once, long ago, I was a mere human, a servant to the Ignimortis clan captured in war. I was approached by the spirit of a witch by the name of Belgalis Almanzar.
That witch is destroyed. Harambe saw to that.
I am quite aware. I served as Belgalis' vessel for generations. Her powers prolonged my life and allowed me to remain young for centuries. During my life, I created the greatest mafia family the world has ever known.
The Artois?
Bite your tongue, wench. I speak of the Morelli. I was their founder, Prospero. My reign was glorious until I was assassinated by that scum Angelo Artois and his associate Kiki Goodson at a masquerade ball.
Remember the first time we carried a body together? What was his name? Prospero?
A Morelli thug at a masquerade ball.
Without my leadership, my family faded into the ashes.
Morelli scum.
Silence.
Eleanor!
With this weapon at my disposal, I will flood Medora, wash it clean, electrocute the foolish citizens, and start a new dynasty to last for all time. I must thank you for providing me with this enchanted weapon, and a way to escape these woods.
No!
You think you're gonna be alright?
I think I'll be okay. Just a little shook up.
Eleanor, that was the bravest thing I ever seen. You saved my life. Thank you. We need to get back to the bridge. Agreed. He cannot be permitted to return to the realm of the living.
There you all are. Margaret's destroyed, but something's not right. Were you all able to complete the weapon?
We've got serious problems, Archimedes. The sacred weapon was stolen from us back on the forge by some evil spirit.
Babe, his name is Prospero Morelli.
What in tarnation? Morelli scum? Here?
Prospero was a servant to my family. We were friends as children. Are you sure it was him?
It was him, Archimedes. He was Belcalis' vessel. He's the one who personally slaughtered your family.
No. That must be why I cannot rest.
If he gets to our realm, it'll be catastrophic. He wants to flood Medora and electrocute everyone to death.
That's rather macabre, but I guess Prospero was always an odd one.
My dream.
The water tower? My dad told me the Morellis had a plan to take it out years ago. I bet you $1 that's where he's heading. Of course, I'd have to borrow $1. We'll have to hurry then. I'll change the portal to take us there directly. Stand back.
Archimedes, Eleanor, she's hurt. The girl saved my life. It's the bravest thing I've ever seen.
Thank you for your bravery, Eleanor. You kept your promise and protected my friend. Reinhardt, you and her are going to remain here and stay safe while we go and fight Prospero. If you die, remember that there's nothing waiting beyond for you.
Same goes for you, friend. If you were smart, you'd leave this to them.
Being smart was always your job. I was always just the sword that protected Medora.
Good luck, old friend. I'll see you on the other side.
Until we meet again.
Prospero. You two stay back. This is my fight.
I knew you would come. You left this one behind.
Guys, it's a trap, and not the good kind.
We know what you're planning, Prospero, and you won't get away with it.
If it is something that can be stopped, then try and stop me.
Let him go, you monster.
Very well.
No! Prepare to be all dead like Morelli scum.
You are weak, just like your family, Archimedes.
Silence, traitor!
The witch Belcalis chose me. Me, Archimedes. I embodied all of her power and served her for generations.
You were my friend once, Prospero, and yet you betrayed me and my family. For that you will pay the ultimate price.
It was really nothing personal, but I couldn't stand serving your family any longer. I had a chance to take power of my own and I seized it.
No. You've never had any power of your own. Your power then belonged to Belcalis, and your power now belongs to Grayson Miller. All you have, Prospero, is weakness. Cletus, I think you know what I mean.
Oh man, this is gonna be awesome. Oh man, my dad and uncle are gonna be so proud.
For the first time in a long time, I feel at peace. As if I can finally rest. Grayson, take us back to the Forest of Wayward Spirits one more time.
Leave it to me.
You're back. Mr. Foydre found his peace. He said his unfinished business was making sure his best friend was safe.
Of course it was. Thank you, Eleanor. I'm at peace now. It's time for me to move on. It's up to your generation to protect Medora now. Could you two step over here, please?
Sure.
Grayson, Cletus, and Eleanor. I name you three the new guardians of Medora. Raise your weapons. With your sacred weapons in hand, guardians, protect Medora from this breath until your last.
I will.
I will.
Did you guys know that my dad can hold his breath for 60 minutes?
Cletus.
I will.
You seem to have developed an affinity for that brick. Do you know that those were forged with the magic that my family created? I believe it will serve you well, Cletus.
Good work, old friend. It's high time that we leave Medora to the youngins. As promised, I'm waiting for you on the other side, as is your family. We're all excited to see you again.
Well, I think it's time for us to go home. You guys ready? Let's go. Well, Archie's at peace, and we're the new guardians of Medora. What in tarnation should we do now?
Whatever we want. Future looks bright.
Who's that?
It's the sheriff.
Grayson Miller, we need you to come back to Medora quickly. We need those superpowers of yours to solve a crime. Some psychos going around town and beat up old man killing people.
Come on, Sheriff.
Charles, what are you doing here? You need to go get to safety.
You'll never take us alive!
Get here as fast as you can, Miller.
Well, we're on our way, Sheriff.
Let's do it, Guardians.
I guess Medora's future looks to us. Let's go.
Hello, y'all. Those of you watching from home or just listening on your devices, I'm Alabama Carlson. You're watching the WMHS News Podcast. Some of y'all may remember that I used to be a part of a TV show with some high schoolers around here where we did some local news, and well, they all got murdered by a ghost, so I figured I'd have to do something else. So here I am. So I'm starting up this podcast. We're going to have some pretty high-profile guests. First of all, we're going to have TV's own #1 news anchor, Kelsey Barker, who's teacher at Medora School.
Alabama? How did you get this number?
How you doing, Kelsey? It's been a while.
I worked with you like 4 years ago. Quit calling me, you creep.
Oh, come on, Kelsey. Don't be that way.
Unless you want to catch these hands, fam, you better hang up now.
I don't think that that's necessary there.
That's it. You asked for it. Kiki, go get the car. It's time to bust a cap in this fool.
Alrighty, on that note then, on to the next guest. Recent survivor of a fall from Medora's water tower, we got Mr. Gordon Hudson. The doctors are saying that his survival is a 1 in a million miracle. Do you have anything to say about still being alive, Gordon?
Bruh.
Gordon? Sorry, y'all. Either his phone cut out or he's just so heavily concussed that he can't understand what we're saying at all. Anyway, on to our next guest. A former Medora student and also a member of the Sheriff's Department, Miss Melanie Shaw. Melanie has a story, and she says if it's true, it is going to completely be one of the biggest scandals to hit Medora in many, many years.
Hey,
Hey, Melanie, why don't you tell us about what's been going on with it?
so when I used to go to my old school, people just dropped dead left and right. I always thought it was weird, so I did some digging. Turns out, I think the killers were looking for me. Apparently my real parents were part of some mafia family called the Morelli or something. I mean, like, can you believe that?
That's crazy. Who knew? Oh, hey, I think we're getting another call in. Let's see who that is. Can you hold on for a second, Melanie?
Yeah, I guess.
Hello, this is Angel from State Farm. Might I inquire as to your present location? I have an offer you won't want to refuse.
I'm out at 94 Adams Street. Oh God.
Whew, well,
she's dead. Didn't know we'd be hearing gunshots on our podcast like this. I don't think all those are coming from... Some of those are from outside. Oh, Lord. Another caller.
Alabama?
Cletus, what are you doing calling in?
Why, Kelsey Barker and her sister outside your studio. They seem pretty fired up about something.
Well, y'all, that's all the time we got. If we do end up having the next episode, we're going to be talking to Medora's own detective, Miss Sarah Powers, who recently solved the murder of a local teacher. On that note, I am getting out of here before it is too late. Run, son! Run!
What in tarnizzle?
Whatever we got going.
2, 1. 1. 1.
Well, that is not. What?
1.
It's your mom.
1. 1. 1. 2, 1.
I'm off to meet up with some friends, Dad. I know you've been planning this tramping trip.
2. Oh, sorry. Okay.
Wait, Archimedes, she's way more powerful. Well, I'm looking right at the camera. Okay.
What's that doing? I don't know.
1. Your entire face came out when you turned.
That's not the mask.
Yeah, that's good.
That one.
2.
Cletus, I enjoy seeing bloodshed, especially Margaret's, as much as anyone, but you're all kinds of a mess. Let me try to clean you up with some magic.
And we're just going to try to...
So, what we need to do is get a shot here of the desk in front of the green screen. And we're...
So what are we filming right now?
2, 1.
Tina.
One.
Sorry, I'm licking my lips. Let me try again. I just respond with that. So we should just have the scene where we all actually meet back at the bridge then, and then there's a little bit right at the end. And that should really be it for her, as far as I'm aware. There you all are. Margaret's destroyed, but I don't remember the rest of the line.
Babe, his name is Prospero Morelli. I can't.
1. Thank you, Eleanor, for what you did. You kept your promise and protected my friend. Okay, try it again. I got it. Okay. That's as it is.
I was gonna say, is there any lines from her? I think it's just Archie and then me at first.
I'm gonna have...
Yeah, well, this shouldn't be in the script anyway.
Huh?
This isn't in the script anyway.
You're not in the script.
Okay, are we ready?
I reckon. So we're gonna walk this way?
Gwenny, will you look at it and see when you're ready? Is it recording now or?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's start. Good.
Is it going?
Start a new take. We'll get it.
Okay.
I think tall boy, that's all we actually needed him for. And that's recording. I need to know my lines.
1.
Ah, at last. I can't remember what's the 1. I missed altogether.
So good, except
I
for
lost
that.
that. One.
He said not.
Try it again. Or I can throw it. Maybe if you can come down just a little bit further, come down to about right there.
Not right here?
That's good.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. 1.
I can't with
1.
Guys, it's a trap.
2, 1. 2, 1.
Oh!
The boy who lived, come to die.
I'm gonna get you, my pretty, and your little dog too. Ah!
Are we good?